Halo semua, kembali lagi bersama Mamang di sini di episode di part 16 Hogwarts Legacy. Part 16 ini questnya udah semakin seperti biasa banyak, tambah lagi banyak. Kita tambah lagi. Ini, wah nggak tahu lah banyak. Tapi yang pasti sih kita mau selesaiin dulu questnya Sebastian. Karena Sebastian itu dia ngasih ini ya, apa? Katanya ngasih spell dark art yang terakhir. Oh, nih. Selesaikan dulu biar gampang lawan troll itu nanti ya tuh. Soalnya Mamang kesusahan lawan troll.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
Beli bulu-bulu dulu.
What are we in the market for today? Now, if you like what you bought, be sure to come in and see me again.
Mana sih? Oh, ada ini.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Veldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her? Sebastian, I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time. Time? For what? I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
Yang mana ya ini? We can do this.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Wah, kita belum beres ya. Sebastian. Dan sekarang kopi. Kopi mana kopi?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Dalamnya apaan, Ded? Abang-abang. Oh, goblin.
Revelio!
Laba-laba.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Gak bisa.
Confringo! Revelio! Revelio!
Ois, ono. Alah.
Incendio!
Iya, spellnya belum di set. Bentar, kodok tuh harus apa?
What is going on with them?
Belum siap, Poppy, Mamang.
Revelio! Bombarda!
Oh, ini lagi.
Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio!
Ih,
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Voipers song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
mana ini?
Revelio! Accio!
If the moonstone is
Revelio.
and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Accio! Revelio!
Oke.
Why am I not surprised? First the Voipers and now this.
Ini kuncinya di mana? Nah, ini teh
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Ya, ya. Itu sama ini. Ini sama. Itu. Oke.
Accio!
Terus
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Lumos!
Lumos!
Accio!
bulat.
Accio!
If we pull the rings and match
Lumos.
the runes, I suspect we'll find the moths.
Depulso!
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio! Lumos!
Lumos!
Depulso!
Merlin, it's
Lumos.
beautiful.
Oh.
Accio! Lumos!
You did it!
Kodok.
I was hoping.
Poppy bereaksi.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up.
Revelio.
It's got to be here. I just know it.
Ini Pop.
Bombada.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see
Di
this many of
atas
them.
bunyinya.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof
Revelio.
poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Kumaha cara ke bawah? Wih,
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of it. I still feel terribly behind you.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
naiknya gimana?
can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Eh? Apa?
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Wah,
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there.
weh,
Acromantulas.
Borneo,
However, I
Kalimantan.
wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Confringo! Accio!
Lanjut. Lagi. Nanti. B. Dan juga di deck.
Revelio. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
Alah.
What's wrong, afraid of a staircase? What are you up to now? Have a brand new game.
Nah.
Just beware the
Yang
open
tadi
flame.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but It became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Nih. Mana XP-nya Dodol? Lihat Phoenix dulu.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Wah.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Most gobblers in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Iya, markasnya Goblin.
on a lesson!
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Could the Phoenix be in there?
Punya dan ini.
Eight legs is simply too many. Incendio!
Wah, ini mau ya. Musuhnya sih ke arah belakang ya.
Revelio.
What? No. Keep looking. You've seen how much this
Alahnya.
Flipendo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo.
I'll get that covered. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Petrificus totalis.
Apa lagi?
Revelio.
Mana si Pinik?
People out. Pay attention.
More poachers. How many are there?
He'd better notice is all I can say. Rookwood saw it.
We may have an intruder in our midst.
Stop right there! Hold on, mate! You go!
Incendio.
Leviosa!
Expelliarmus.
I know you don't. This ain't you don't quite enough of our ranks.
Revelio.
Jadi
A phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it. Just do.
follow it.
Accio.
Nyemplung. Dari.
Revelio. There it is again.
Mana? Mana lagunya doang. Hup. Apa nih?
Bombarder. Confringo.
Ya, dia cuma jamu.
Revelio.
Lama-lama. Lah.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Ah. Waduh, ini apa gede nih guys.
Where? It isn't a little hint. You're not getting away this time.
Lah.
Allow me to.
Incendio.
Lah.
The flames consume.
Oh, santai.
Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Aduh. Oh gila. Alah, drumnya nggak jalan. Alah.
I could do this. Not your best defensive maneuver, was it? Expelliarmus. That one hurt. Defender. Defender. Glacier. Incendia.
Alah sayang nih.
Glacier. Defender. What have you done?
Alah potionnya
That was
gila.
the highway.
10.
At least it's safer now.
Salah ini. Salah target.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, ini dia Phoenix-nya. Rescue Phoenix in the knapsack. Oh, udah gitu.
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased. Hello. It's help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Aduh, dasar. Gila.
Hello.
Bisa meleset.
It's help. I can take you somewhere safe. I should investigate.
Out of all the potions you've brewed. Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
Oh, di sini.
My heavens! What a beauty! You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Dilepas. Salah. Sorry. Aku yang itu. Yang biru deh gitu.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Wih. Keren. lagi posenya. Hehe. Quest lagi. Ih. Lagi.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Some days are more difficult than...
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Revelio.
Pause. Wah, tadi jauh kali. Yang benar ada tol nih.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Was that your pet? Someone there? Still smells glass off a mountain. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Belum disiapin.
Leviosa! Imperial!
Not quite.
Accio!
Crucis.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defender! Propendo!
You can't stop us.
Leviosa! Imperial! Crucio!
Not quick enough.
Edan, armor all.
Incendio! Defender! Glacius! Propendo! Expelliarmus! Imperial!
Bagus lah.
This place stinks of Ranrock and his cronies. No sign of Lodgok out here. Must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
Why is it?
Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Yeah, with his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead.
Revelio! Confringo!
I wonder where these pipes go.
Accio! Revelio!
Oh,
Accio! Accio. Levioso. Imperial. Accio. Confringo.
You won't stop me. Dead. Seems your heart isn't in this at all. How?
Accio. Crucio. Levioso.
Centuries of injustice.
Revelio.
Alah, glove lagi.
Accio.
What is it? I only got to cross paths with him.
Expelliarmus. Propendo. Glacius.
You won't defeat us all and you survive our encounter in the first mountain.
Crucio.
Will not be another setback like Felcroft.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Deadly mistake.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Propendo. Glacius.
Better.
Hey,
Accio.
Easily done. As if you could
Incendio.
best the likes of me.
sing.
Rubber up white. That was meant for me.
Glacius. Levioso.
You don't know who you're playing.
Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect.
Confringo.
Incendio should be enough to light these flames. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Nah,
Revelio.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
You're the one who released Hoax.
Accio!
Alah. Oh. Edah nyawanya berapa?
Oh, defense. That's the student who stopped it. Eish.
One less foul-hawking brute. Revelio. Confringo.
You.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is. I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Identify dulu jual dengan
Rude.
ambil potion. Alah, ini tangannya lebih bagus pula. Udah di-upgrade. Topeng ini. Dulu nih, ganti dulu ininya, sarung tangan. Ini bisa nggak sih? Oh bisa. Terus itu naik terus.
You've made marvelous improvements here. Cepet. You should be proud.
Oh iya.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I most be included.
Jodoh lupa. Jualan dulu.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Kayaknya selama itemnya legendary bisa level 3 ya.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Dalam 10.
I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
Lima tuh jauh ya.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for that. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Tadi di bagian dada. Yap.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Ngomong itu. Muterin gunung ya.
You can't imagine how convenient travel was before.
Wih, apa itu? Oh, layangan.
This looks intriguing.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio. Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Lord Sword. Edun, apa ini? Jauh. Ih, kuningnya nggak ngurangin. Apa ini?
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection.
Watcher.
Oh, the anticipation!
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
If I wanted this little excitement, where did I set my traps? Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield? How unfortunate for you. You may want you're there.
It's Ringo.
Coach. What do you think you are? No.
Yeah.
This must be the place.
Ah, gimana bawa gapan ke sana?
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Alah ya. Kalau gini alah. Tapi ngurangin darahnya. Timingnya aneh. Coba kalau pakai ini.
Can't we talk about this?
Talk about this.
Rebecca.
Ngurangin.
I should think it'd be a picnic by now.
Mau makan tuh wortel. Ampun.
I need your help, friend.
Wih, keren, men. Wah. Keren. Wuhui.
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about
Mana poacher? Jos.
Incendio! Incendio!
No need to race now, my friend. Faster! It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
Costas Expulso!
Time to go a little quicker.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Time for you all to clear out.
What would you be needing a head for anyhow? Is it
Expulso!
Incendio! Alah.
What's the pain if I haven't come and find you?
Alah.
die before you?
Kok mati?
Incendio!
Tidak.
Expulso! You will not survive this fight! Leviosa! I refuse to be treated in this manner!
Here we go.
How can I help? Expulso!
Crucial.
Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio!
Jalan Monpe.
How about some sightseeing?
Gimana keluar? Oh B ya, lupa. B.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Wah. Ngerti.
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Lawannya sama nih.
Revelio. The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Ini dulu. Ominis dulu.
Rude.
Ominis dulu.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
You did agree, and it did save your friendship with Sebastian.
For the moment. I thought we'd gone too far before, but Sebastian is in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio!
Nah. Buat apa?
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Oh, Infinito Undead bisa di rumah.
Incendio! Fringo! Good Fringo! Incendio! Good Fringo! Accio!
Mana Sebastian?
Revelio!
Bawah kali.
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Iya, kita pancing saja bro lah.
Accio! Incendio! Fringo! Confringo!
Leviosa!
Incendio! Fringo! Confringo!
Ut.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda!
Gimana Sebastian?
Revelio! Accio! Protego! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, itu Sebastian.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Hah?
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible? Sebastian, I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
Kok jadi geluh?
Two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
That wreck is going to save Anne!
Expelliarmus! Finite! Glacius! Defender! Bombarda! Accio! Glacius! Bombarda!
Now you've gone too far!
Levioso! Descendo! Cinder! You're supposed to protect us! Bombarda!
Glacius! Sorry,
Venetia!
Confringo!
Descendo!
Glacius! Confringo! Confringo!
Confringo! Confringo!
Now you've gone too far!
Confringo! Levioso!
Levioso!
Mr. Sallow!
Stop! How dare you! You're not friend to my nephew! Protego! It had to be done.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo!
Protego! Levioso! She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait!
Kenapa harus nge-cash it? Akhirnya nonton.
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on. Accio.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
Yes, please.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right? Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Spell when no one's looking.
I'm sure she did.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for facts.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
Si Sebastian kita diemin dulu. Ini yang One Master ini. Kalau posisinya banyak
Sometimes it
lama.
seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Oh ini. Oke, part 2. Nge-lag lagi, jangan nge-lag.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted. that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Bombarder! Confringo!
Such agility!
Places! Defender!
You're no match for me. Expulso! I quit now. While you're still alive. Coward! You will pay for your deed. You're going to regret.
You should have joined me. We delay the inevitable.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
You'll pay for that!
Accio!
Is that the best?
You've made a grave mistake.
Oh, what's the light out of your eyes?
Bombard!
What are your thoughts on electricity? You will pay for your deed.
Bombarder!
From above. Look what you've done. You Flash of
What have you done?
Accio!
Had enough? You're going to regret Expulso. Now, Expulso.
Glaciers!
Quite conductive. No. I'm just warming up.
Cruising!
Made a grave mistake. That's just the beginning. What's this? A child wandered pathetic. Ride not your best. Rajatska! Don't go down easy. No ride to make this too.
Expelliarmus!
Was that meant to be an attack?
Expelliarmus!
I refuse to be treated in this manner! Bored! I'm bored up here!
My leg! Upon stone! I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Oke, sekarang kita beresin si Sebastian ya.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Si Sebastian. Jalan dulu, selesaiin.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here. I'm glad we met.
Revelio. Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
Aduh, gimana ya?
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
The more I think about it, what good will it do to turn him in? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Oke, udah beres. Tuh. Oke, part 16 sampai di sini dulu. Panjang kayaknya ya. Ini kayak tinggal 1 atau 2 part lagi selesai. Makasih semuanya buat yang udah nonton episode yang panjang-panjang ini. Nanti kita ketemu di part selanjutnya ya. Terima kasih.